On Monday's show, you made this comment about how you were there when Queen Elizabeth had killed somebody, which was an astonishing thing to say. And I wanted to delve deeper on that. So please tell me more. How old were you?
So I was just asking my husband. So we've calculated I was 10 and a half, because it was May 1980 when records show that she was in Sydney in May 1980. So I remember the media's, the Queen stopped and talked to my friend, but when she looked at me, she was really disturbed, and she wouldn't talk to me. So, and I'd been at a, I don't know why, but I'd been at a ritual sometime around then, so I can't tell if it's before or after. I can't remember, but it was, I do remember it was at St. James Church, which is the main Anglican church in Sydney. So it'd be, you know, you'd call that maybe the head in Australia of the Anglican churches. And it's in my Candy Girl documentary, which was made by a La Trobe University lecturer over here. And I do show myself going in the church, and I said something about kids with silver cords around their neck, but I didn't say anything else because, you know, back then I'm going, oh, I don't really want to talk about this one. But I think there were about 11 kids, and it was, all I remember is that it's a something to do with a silver cord ritual, and I can see a line of kids. So they're in front of me. It's like like they did with slaves in America, where they chain them around the neck and then they chain each other's to each other, you know, in a long line, so one in front of the other. And I was behind because I can see them in front of me in this packed church, and I was in a white robe. The kids were dressed in white. They've got to be about my age because they're about the same height, and they're all blonde. And they go to the front. She's presiding. There's an altar or something at the front, and it's all to do with silver. Everything's silver. And I think of that Fanny Crosby hymn, you know, one day the silver cord will break, da 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 da. You know. Anyway, she just some kind of silver knife blade in her hand. Everything has to be silver, and she murdered 11 kids.